You know why most traders, well, I'm pretty sure you know, right? 90% of traders don't make money in the markets. Why is that? Why is it that there's so much free education on YouTube, there's so much free education out there, and strategies and systems and indicators and more information than possible, right? But why is it that most people actually lose money? Here's the thing. Most traders are only focused on what's the strategy? What is the strategy? Okay, cool. Here's the strategy. Now go trade it. Now, what is the big problem? Even though you have a good strategy, you are not disciplined at sticking at it. And let's just say you actually are disciplined and you are sticking at the strategy most of the time that you believe in. Okay, cool. The second stage is what? Now having the ability to cut your losses short and let your wins run. Overall, that means you're going to have losses. That means you're going to let your profits run. Now, on the second thing, right? Most people don't even disciplined enough to follow a strategy. They're like, I hope gold's going to go up, and then they hope there. Now, that's the first reason why most people just focus on the strategy. But let's say you actually have a strategy. Now, where does the rubber hit the road? The whole thing about let your profits run, cut your losses short. That's actually hard, right? Because when you're in profit, now what's happening? Now you're combating that fear of, oh, I better take it. I better not lose this profit, right? And then the fear, right? And then when you're actually in a losing trade, what ends up happening? Now you start to go back into hypomania and, I hope it comes back, hope it comes back, and then you stick with the trade and, and all this sort of stuff, right? This is all the emotion. This is why most traders can't actually do really well long-term, is because it takes such an emotional control to make good decisions, not only to say no to bullshit, to say yes to good trades, but even when you're in the trade, how do you manage it properly? It's all about emotional control. And most traders don't have emotional control. Most humans don't have emotional control. And you know yourself, right? To let the profits run, you need to be able to have the control of not letting that fear, oh my goodness, I better get out now. Makes sense? And this is why most traders don't make money out of trading. People are just like, they're looking for the get rich quick scheme. Most people would not do that. 90% of traders are not going to make money, right? To actually have a big profit out of trading, guess what? It takes such an emotional control to control your emotions, to not let that fear of, I better take the profit now. What if I lose this profit, right? But then also takes a discipline to say, if I'm in a trade and it's not working, I need to get out. Get out. No hope, no nothing. Just get out. Cut your losses.